something a bit different. Obviously, it's I'm trying to think of the last time I played in a heat like this. Could well have been Singapore at this tournament last year, you know. So there's certainly some things you want to do differently this week. You certainly can't come here and try to be working on your game the same as you might like to. So I did a bit of extra work in Shanghai last weekend so that I could come here and make sure my game was in decent shape. And you really just got to try and conserve the energy a little bit for the weekend. It's you know, it's an oppressive heat, and you certainly got to keep the fluids on board and you know, try and stay tough for the weekend. So it's a golf course I do like, though. I played pretty well here last year, and you know, it's in great shape as always. I mean, Barclays put a great golf tournament on, and you know, it's definitely one of the highlights of this time of the year. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, I certainly felt like I was in the acclimatization period there this morning. I mean, I only played 9 holes yesterday and walked the other 9, and that was tough out there this morning. You know, it's an early start. It's kind of tough to get going, and you know, pro-ams can be sort of tough to keep your focus in anyway. So it was a long morning, but I feel like you know, the body will have got a bit of a shock this morning, but I certainly you know, think it will stand me in good stead into the weekend, and you know, I've got an afternoon's rest planned, and you know, an afternoon tea time tomorrow to look forward to. So you know, it is a great tournament and a golf course which rewards good golf. So you know, I'm happy to be back here in Singapore. Yeah. I have to say, I you know, when I started off in this five-week run to the race to Dubai, you know, I targeted this week as a week where I thought I could play well, you know, and after my good finish here last year, I thought the golf course here at Sentosa sets up pretty well for me. You've got to drive the ball in the fairway, and you know, you got to think your way around the golf course a little bit. So of course, this week was a week that you know, I targeted as an important one in sort of trying to catch Martin. And obviously I got off to a great start in Valderrama last week. You know, the golf course didn't really set up that well for me, and you know, this week is still very important to me. You know, my goal is to try and go into Dubai as close as I can possibly be to Martin, with a chance to pass him if I play well in Dubai. Yeah. It's thereabouts my game. You know, I'd be lying if I told you I'm 100% happy with my game, but I wouldn't. There's not too many golfers in this field who would tell you they're 100% happy with their game. You know, I mean, I'm definitely playing well enough to compete this week, no doubt about it. So, like I say, I mean, there's always a bit of chipping away at things I need to be doing. I'm close to playing well. I'm very close to playing well. You know, it's I worked pretty hard on my swing the weekend there in Shanghai. I felt like I turned the corner, made some good swings Saturday and Sunday. Didn't score that well, but that was just the way the golf course was treating me last week, and I think I'm ready to go this week. Yeah, I mean, you know, winning in Valderrama there 2 weeks ago was a bit of a breakthrough week for me, in that I felt like I won ugly, as in I didn't play my best golf, and you know, I think that was probably the first time it's ever happened in my career where, you know, I've won a golf tournament not feeling that I had my A game, and you know, I think you know, I certainly have improved as a player. You know, I've improved immensely, and I've improved technically. I've got a little bit more belief in myself now, to where I do feel like I can go to any golf tournament in the world and compete. You know, I mean, I certainly do feel like I'm in a good place right now, and I do have a lot of belief in my game, and I think that only comes with you know, doing something that I've done. You know, winning tournaments like I've won this season and being part of, you know, a Ryder Cup. You know, getting just experience under the belt. Really, I do feel like you know, I'm getting there from the point of view of starting to know that I'm a decent player. You know, it's all about, you know, you've got to have your goals. You know, I mean, setting your goals are hugely important. The race to Dubai is one of my huge goals now towards the end of the season. You know, and that's why I'm playing 5 in a row to finish my year. It's actually 7 in a row, but I mean 5 in a row, finishing with the race to Dubai. And then I've got a couple of events in the States which are, you know, obviously outside of order of merits and stuff. But the race to Dubai, the Ryder Cup, you know, post Pebble Beach, the 2 main goals I set myself for the Ryder Cup and the race to Dubai, and you know, obviously the Ryder Cup we managed to win, and it was a fantastic week, and now I'm chasing the race to Dubai. And you know, like I say, it's of course there's so many big events around the world nowadays. You know, we have the opportunity to come to Singapore and play a great Barclays tournament off the back of a great week in Shanghai last week. You know, we're spoiled for choice around the world right now, and it's important that you stay focused and disciplined and intent on, you know, what it is that I want to do. You know, the different players around the world are trying to achieve different things. And I'm trying to win the race to Dubai from Martin Kamer. He's going to come in here after me and sit here, and he's trying to win the race to Dubai, and you know, we're all trying to achieve that. I don't really have a specific goal like to win on every continent, but you know, I'm very proud of the fact that my 7 career victories so far have been, every one of them has been in a different country, so that's kind of cool. You know, I'm quite proud of that stat. Yeah, you know, now that you've mentioned, I guess I have won in Asia. I've never won in Australia. I've never really sat down and thought about that, but it's an interesting one. But of course, you just like to win golf tournaments. You know, I mean, I think when you come to an event like this, you know, obviously I won a Barclays tournament in my career as well, and you know, Scottish Open's got some great winners. And you look around here and you see pictures of the past champions here. Some great players have won here. You know, and you want to add your name on the trophies like this one where there are great players on it. You know, and you know, it's definitely an event I'd love to compete in. I'd love to, you know, obviously I had a chance last year coming down the stretch, and Polsey hung on there and did the job, and you know, I'd love to try and compete again this year.